Hey y'all, I just don't. Well, I ain't never really done anything like this. So, I mean, this is my way of coping with everything that's going on in my life and everything is hard. So, maybe whoever decides to watch myself talk about life and the hard times and the good times, they're more than welcome. Hopefully, you take something from this because I don't know what else I could do to help me get through what I'm going through. So, here goes. Be patient, and I hope that one of y'all it'll find find you and give you the comfort that you're seeking, or just like the way I talk. So, anyways, my life has been crazy as of late. I've had a lot of things happen and a lot of things going on, and you know, I'm very proud that I am in sobriety and recovery, and some folks don't seem to quite grasp that concept of the struggling being real. And there's moments where I'll just, want to say forget everything and just go back to the way it was. But I know that ain't going to do no good, and I know that's not going to help me none. Now, with everything in my life, I take and I try to find the good in it, and I try ever so hard to make it a priority. And it gets to the point where I'm beyond exhausted, but I keep pushing. Somehow I just keep pushing through it all. And not a lot of folks understand that concept, just like a soldier trudging on and whatnot. And so for me, my struggle at this moment is my alcoholism and my addiction to certain selective drugs. Now, hopefully that doesn't get this video banned or anything, but I mean, sobriety and recovery and alcoholism and drug addiction, it's all real, and it is a struggle every day that I wake up, every moment that I'm awake. It truly is a hard concept to wrap my mind around, and it's a struggle to get through the day sometimes. And for some people it's not the same. And so for me, I lost a really good friend this month, and then I lost another buddy, and so it's really hitting me hard, and I haven't really had time to process any of that. And I ain't never been one that's ever been good with handling certain circumstances in my life. And my answer was always, you know, how can I numb that pain? How can I make that pain go away? Because I don't want to deal with it. So I tend to find myself getting involved and diving into others so that I don't have to face that and process that and cope with it. And I have found as of lately that that's not helpful to my sobriety, and it's not helpful to my spirituality. And I ain't never been a type of person that really reaches out to other people, because I've always, grew up that, hey, you got to figure it out yourself, you got to do it on your own. Um, so I just was sitting here and I started humming and started singing, and just gave me the idea that, hey, you know what? I got a phone. I got a way to record on YouTube. Um, I have a way to communicate, even though it's one sided right now. So I really do hope that this video finds others who understand what I'm going through, and can relate. And if it helps you, that's great. And if it just annoys you, well, I mean, to each its own, I guess. But coping with loss and addiction and battling alcoholism, it's quite the conundrum of a mixture of things. And for me, it's caused me to go into this really dark place, and it's scary because it's reality for me every day. And especially as of lately, I'm trying to figure out my life. I'm trying to make a relationship work with all my defaults, as well as trying to figure out how to make them happy and make myself happy in the process. And it just seems to be teeter-tottering back and forth. Like, I give up so much for the sake of this person's happiness, and then in turn I'm asking a lot of this person, and I really love this person very much and they mean the world to me. And I don't know if I'm being selfish, and I don't know if they're being selfish, but I'm trying to figure it out. And it's quite the challenge, and it's frustrating when I'm needing that person to be there for me, and yet they feel the need to be there for everybody else, especially the ones that aren't worth their time. And all that time that's being taken from me could be turned around and applied to our relationship in my life. And, you know, I have a pretty basic life. I got a house that I pay my own bills for, and I got beautiful children. And when my guy is being my guy, it feels nice, it's comforting. But the moment he steps out and he's not available to be there for me like he should be, it makes me question, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with this person that I had such high hopes that I was going to grow old with, and you know be together with for quite some time. And it kind of makes it hard when you take a broken thing and a solid fixed thing and you try to mesh it together. It makes it challenging as far as that goes. And I just find myself in these places, and I'm constantly questioning myself, like, what am I doing? Where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna end up as far as myself? Is this healthy? Is this toxic? Is it not the right thing? Is it the right thing? Am I just feeding too much into everything and just overthinking stuff? I don't know. Because, I've gone my entire life with being in these crazy relationships where I didn't see what my problem was. I didn't see how I affected others. I just saw what I wanted, and that was all that mattered. And now that I'm in a relationship with somebody that has been through, you know, the trenches and back, that they just can't seem to reciprocate that it's okay to be loved, and it's okay to accept that love and to feel comfortable every time they're complimented or shown affection, or saying, having something said that's really sentimental and sweet, makes them nervous and uncomfortable. And I keep forgetting and losing sight that, when someone is so traumatized from being treated the way they have been for so long, they just grow accustomed to that. It's called being when I'm trying to look for words, I can't find them. Conditioned. When we are conditioned as a person to a lifestyle that we feel is normal and is natural, we don't see anything beyond that. We don't see past that. That's all we know. And so we continue this behavior of doing the same patterns and whatnot. And we tend to hurt those that are around us. And then we sit and wonder, why in the world are they not around anymore? And then we try to put the blame on them. And that's just not, my intentions as a person with my guy. I try my best to give him all the love that I can give him and more. And the more I pour out, the less I get back. And it's frustrating, and it's challenging, and it's heartbreaking, because I see what it is for what it is. And I wish it could be something greater. Like all the stuff that you see on TV, all these people you see in real life that have this good solid connection with another person that they're growing with. I don't want to leave this world alone as far as not having anybody. And when we find our people and we feel that inside, it makes it more of a challenge when they're not ready to be the people that you thought they were in the beginning. And it's heartbreaking to say that, but it's my truth. I'm always an honest person, and I always have been. And I just, you know, the things I look for, the compliments I look for, the attention, the affection, the warm embraces, I'm looking at this person for. And there are moments where I get that, but it's always the wrong time, because 9 times out of 10, I'm so upset and I'm so torn up that I haven't had time to process any of that and to let go. I've always had a problem letting go of things that hurt me badly. And I guess that's my kryptonite. I don't know. But I'm trying so hard to learn how to let things go that are so toxic for me, that are hurtful for me. It's scary, and I want to be able to wake up and find peace again and have peace within myself. And it's like when you have that white light, when you got that good solid light, everybody wants that light because it's so shiny and it emanates so brightly. And I tend to find myself, when I'm giving off that bright light, I tend to find myself being drained by everybody that's coming and taking and not really leaving anything in return. And I get so exhausted that I just don't know what else to do besides run and hide and be afraid and not sure about things and not sure what I'm going to have when I wake up. And that's a scary, scary feeling in the world. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people in this world that can relate to that. And I don't know. I know that I'm lost somewhere, and I just don't know where I'm going to get back to or where I'm coming from or what. And I had a friend today told me about coming home, and not coming home as in a physical place, but coming home in a spiritual sense. And I want to go back. I want to go back to that home where I felt safe and secure and that everything's okay and that I'm one with everything. And I miss it. I really do. And it's unfortunate that not everybody's going to be on the same train as me, but kind of wish they were. And I can't imagine my life without the person that I have in my life, and it kills me. It always breaks my heart that just the mere thought of never having this person a part of my life or in my life really breaks my heart, because I see beyond what they are. And I do that with a lot of people, and I think that's what's killing me, is the fact that I see beyond what they are, and I see the good in them, and I have this hope that they'll get to bring that out, and I'll get to enjoy that. And it's not like that. Instead, I get the broken, and I get the shatteredness, and I get the heartaches and the ugliness of it all. And even still, I'm trying to stay positive, and I'm trying to look at the brighter side of things. And it makes it hard when everybody that I come in contact with usually wants to have the world shut out because they don't know how to embrace what's good in their life, and they're scared. And I don't know, I sound like I'm talking in circles, but I'm kind of hoping that I'll continue trying to keep this whole talking, vlogging thing up. Try to keep it simple and not too crazy, but today was a real hard day. As much as I wanted to go back out and pick up a drink and falter in my addiction, I didn't. You know, I reached out and I was able to be somewhere for a little while to make, some kind of sense of what's going on with me. And yeah, I didn't feel so great when I left, but at least I know that that's available to me if I need it. And I've known that for a long time. And so I want nothing but happiness, and I want joy and peace for everybody. And I need to find a balance, and I'm trying to figure that out. And life just is so full of so many crazy and unpredictable things. I just want things to be simple, and I know they can be. I just don't know how to get that back. So love and support from all those who come across this video would be greatly appreciated, because right now I'm hurting real bad, and the people that I want here to comfort me, for some reason they don't seem to be making themselves available, for whatever reason that may be. But I pray that you find hope and peace and love and joy, and that your night is pleasant and things are calm, because that's all I want. Thanks for listening and tuning in.